How do you find out what clair you have? That's a great question. This person is talking about clairs, like clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, etc. So let's get into how do you find out which one you have. But first, hi, I'm Catherine Ann. I am your dedicated energy healer helping female entrepreneurs ditch burnout and recharge your energy for thriving success. So the clairs, they're very interesting. How do you find out which one you have? Well, interestingly enough, everybody can have all of the clairs. Here is a random list from the internet showing all of the clairs, the most common being clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. These are the lesser known ones, right? But all the clairs are a supernatural form of your senses. So for example, clairaudience is like a supernatural hearing, audient hearing. Clairvoyance is a supernatural sight in what people refer to as like third eye seeing, but it can also be in physical reality as well. Claircognizance is a supernatural ability to instantly know things that you previously did not, and etc. So with all of this said, how do you find out which one you have? So what I have found by talking through people and seeing people on the internet, this is very anecdotal evidence, but I think that clairaudience is the most common one to start first, to develop first. So how do you know if you have clairaudience? A lot of the clairs can actually be confused with your own thoughts. Something that is a little bit tricky to understand at first, but it becomes really second nature when you fully understand the idea, is that you are not your thought. And if you've never heard this before, you could be like, then what the fuck am I? And have like an existential crisis. Trust me, I've been there. But if you are not your thoughts, then what are you? You are the observer of your thoughts. Meaning your brain is just firing away, making neural synapse connections or whatever the fuck, and you're having thoughts, and thoughts are coming into your mind, and you, the conscious one, are over to the side being like, oh, look at this thought, how interesting. And it's important to not identify with your thoughts so that you can identify with being the observer of your thoughts. And that's when you will notice that some thoughts are not coming from your own little brain. They're coming from somewhere else. Do you ever have thoughts that are like, oh, I need to go do the dishes now? And then do you ever have thoughts saying, hey, you should go do the dishes? Who's the person telling you to do something? Typically, it's your spirit guides or some form of spirit team, ancestors, something like that. But if you are hearing those thoughts, congratulations, you have clairaudience. For all of the clairs, there's more subtle ways of having them and more obvious ways. For clairaudience, the obvious way would be hearing something outside of you that is not actually there. And those are pretty scary. This also happens for clairvoyance, but you can also have clairvoyance by seeing things in your mind's eye.